Lesson number 6, part 3, importing the activity list from Excel to Primavera. This is very straightforward process. Just let's see how to do it. This is our schedule after we created the WPS and the activity codes. In order to import the activity list we created earlier here in the cost loading, we need just to add one activity. Any activity. We add one activity, then we'll export this to Excel. We will add it and edit the Excel file, then we'll import it again to the Primavera. But before we doing anything, like as you know that the Primavera doesn't has any save file here. So whatever you are doing here, it will be saved automatically and you can't redo it. So before I'm importing or exporting anything to Primavera, just I will make a backup copy of my project just in case something goes wrong. So from file I go to export. I'll use Primavera. I'll check whatever version I have. Then I will export this project to my computer and save it as a backup document. Now I'm ready to export the Excel file. So I'll export from file export, but this time I will choose the spreadsheet. I'll click next. I'll select the activities only. Then I'll click next. I will check the project I want to export, and from here I'll check the layout. I just want to see the activity ID and the activity name. Both of them are here, so it's fine. I'll click next. I choose where to save this one. Then I'll click next and finish. Now the Primavera exported this project as Excel file. I will go to the folder I saved. I'll go to the folder the Primavera saved the file, and I will open it, and let's see what we have here. We have here only one activity, which is the new activity. I'll go to my Excel sheet. From filter here, I will remove blank, so only the remaining items here is the activities. In order to be able to copy this one, I'll just remove any merged cells. Then I'll be able to select all of these. Right click, copy. I'll go to the Excel file, and under the activity name I'll paste 1, 2, 3, and I'll copy the activity ID as well. This is very important. Right click, copy. I'll put the activity ID. Then everything else just I can keep it as it is. Just double click here and it will copy everything for me, and I will save and close. Now I'll go to the Primavera. From file, import, I will choose spreadsheet. I will select my sheet here, my planning engineer activities. I'll click next. I'll see that the only activity is active because it has only activities. It will ask me to import which project. I'll double click and I'll select planning engineer, then I'll click next and finish. As you see here, all my activities already imported to my project. Now it's my turn to cut and paste each activity in each correct place. So I'll now delete the new activity. The backfilling is under the earthwork. The BC concrete is under the concrete work. Now I'll chart waterproofing for footing. I'll cut it, I want it under waterproofing. Okay, this is all closeouts. I will cut and I'll paste under closeout. This elevator work, this is under conveying system. This firefighting, we have here 3 firefighting or 4 firefighting. Waterproofing first, we'll cut it and put it under waterproofing work. So we have here firefighting first fix and firefighting final fix. Then we have to go to the cost loading, remove the filter. We'll go to from down up. We have here the firefighting 730. This is for the ground floor. 740 for the ground floor. So we'll go to here 30 and 40. This is ground floor firefighting. Firefighting ground floor, just paste here. And then we have here, this is firefighting for first floor. So I can now minimize substructure, superstructure, rough finishes, final finishes, electrical, mechanical, and I'm working on the firefighting now. This is first floor. And this cut second floor, cut this third floor, and we have here firefighting, cut, will paste it in the roof floor. Now finish the firefighting, the conveying system, and the closeout. We'll go to mechanical work. So the mechanical work 720 and 710. This should be for the roof. Let's check 700 for the mechanical work. 720 and 710 is for roof, and so on up. Okay. So this is 20 and 10. I'll cut, I'll paste in the roof. Then this is 700 and 690. This is for third floor. Then mechanical work, cut second floor, this one cut first floor, this one cut ground floor. So we'll do the same with the electrical works. I have here first two electrical, this is for roof. Then we have here electrical, and click control to select the other electrical. Cut, right click, paste in third floor, and here is the electrical. Cut, do it in the first, then cut for the first, and this one for ground. Okay, we finished the electrical work. We have the final finishes. Let's go to the cost loading to check how the final finishes is working. Final finishes was paint, metal, doors. So we have 3 items repeated: paint, metal, doors. So the doors here, metal, paint, the 3, 500, 510, 520 should be belong to the roof floor. 520, 510, 500. So I will cut this one, put it in the roof. This one should be third floor. This one second floor, and this one is for first floor, and we have here this 3 is for ground floor. Okay, let's see, this 70, 40, 50, 60, 70 belong to which one? Going to up. All 40, 50, 60, 70 in the concrete work under substructure. So just not to get confused, we will cut this one, substructure concrete work. We have 370 belong to what? We can control, select this one, control find 370. This is ceramic tiles and belonging to rough finishes. So simply ceramic until we find another ceramic. All this one is related to rough finishes in the roof. Ceramic to masonry, cut. This is related to third floor. Ceramic to, and we have here ceramic, plaster, masonry, we mix this one to this one related to so I think we mixed some activities, so we had to review it again. Ceramic, plaster, masonry, this is related to roof. This one related to third floor. So this one to second floor, and this one to the first floor, and we have here this one to the ground. Now remaining the superstructure, roof floor. We have it here clear. This is the roof floor. Third floor, cut and paste it. Third floor. This is second floor. We cut and paste it here in the second floor, and first floor as well. And we have here the ground floor, and all the waterproofing remaining under the waterproofing. And now we finished. Now remaining to assign the activity codes to all these activities. We assigned only the WPS now, so we need to assign the activity codes. So to assign the activity code, we need to show the activity code column here. So from the activity codes, we need to show our codes here to start assigning all of them. Okay, the first one, type of work, to display filter by, I'll choose all values. Okay, now we'll start assigning the construction, the type of work. The type of work is construction, so all of this one under the construction. So just make right click, expand all. So all of this expanded now. I'll click from the bottom, then shift key, I'll click the first one, then control E. Control E will copy this code to everything below. Now I'll start assigning the division of work. Again, I have to filter by all values. So this is related to substructure. This is substructure. So right click, control E. This is concrete work and related to substructure as well. So all substructure here up to here. I'll right click here, then control E. Now I'll assign the code for the superstructure. This is superstructure. I'll go to until superstructure is completed, then shift key, I'll select the first one and control E. And then the rough finishes. This is all rough finishes. Then I'll scroll down until it is ended, then shift, select the first one, control E. I'll do the same with the final finishes. Then I will go down, I'll select this one with shift key, then control E. Electrical works, then I'll go down with shift key, I'll select all. Either from edit, fill down, it's control E the same. Then mechanical works, we'll click mechanical works and we'll assign all the mechanical works. Then we'll go to the firefighting works. I'll click here, then shift, control E, and then conveying system, and this is the close out, and shift, control E. Now we'll go to subdivision of work. I'll filter by all values again, and this is earthwork. Only this two is earthwork. Then concrete work, this concrete work, then waterproofing, this one. Then we have here all subdivision, and all of this one will use all subdivision. Now the floors in this area we're using all floors up to here. All this one will use all floors, or we can use underground. We can change it later by underground, but from here we have to change this one to ground floor. This is a little bit will take some time. The second floor, the third floor, and this is roof floor. Again I have to make the same. This ground floor, this is first floor, this is second floor, and this is third floor, and this is roof floor. Again we'll repeat the same. This is ground floor, this is first floor, this is second floor, this is third floor, and this is roof floor. Again we'll repeat it for the electrical works. Ground, first, second, third, and roof. We'll go to mechanical works. This is ground, this is first, this is second, this is third, and this is roof, and again for the firefighting. Of course I have a shortcut to show you how to do this one faster, but I will tell you at the end of this course how to do it faster. But for now I don't want to give you too many information and not to let you losing your focus. Just let's do it in this very straightforward process. Okay, and this is the roof floor, and this is all floors, this is all floors. Now let's see how to show the layout of activity codes. This layout we see now is for WPS. As I told you earlier, we can change this one. I'll just delete this one and I'll start putting the activity codes. So this 0, then I'll type 1 here, then 2, then 3, and let's see what's the difference between two of them. This is now the layout I can see with the activity codes. So I have the my project already defined for the work breakdown structure and defined for the activity codes. I will tell you in the next lesson how to use the activity code and when to use them, how to use the WPS, when to use them, and what is the benefit of each one of them. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.